Good morning everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. I want to share with you today the freebies that I have out for October. So there's 3 different freebies. They are in 3 different places and there's a good reason for that, but I do apologize if you want all of them. You do have to go to each of those 3 places until or if I work out a better way of doing it. But for now, 3 different places. So the first one here is a sheet of vintage labels, text, fun bits and pieces to play with. I have created them largely from antique books that I own, which I've scanned, cleaned up as best I can or as best that I want to, because sometimes I like the little bit of authentic aging that comes with the scanned book page. And then I've supplemented it here and there with a little other decorative element, just to add a little something different, like these wee London ones down here are not from one of my books. So it's a collection of different bits and pieces. There's some text, there's some plain sort of frame, well not plain, it's very decorative, but you know, no text or words or anything inside, so you could add your own or just pop it on as a decorative label. There's also this beautiful jug. Now, I don't know how well you can see that and the detail in camera, but I absolutely love this jug. It's just gorgeous, and that was out of one of my books, and I've just put a board around this one and left it as a little fussy cut that you can use wherever, because I think it's highly decorative, really pretty. And then I've also reduced it in size and popped it inside a frame and coloured it a few different ways, just for a bit of fun. Bit of difference. Now my antique books that I've taken these from are New Zealand ones, so if you're after New Zealand specific ephemera or labels, I know that's not a huge market in the junk journal world, but it is definitely a market. Or if you're looking for something a little bit different, it's highly unlikely that these New Zealand based labels are out there anywhere else, because there's just not that many of us creating digitals in New Zealand. So there's Christchurch here, and most of them don't actually mention a location. They are New Zealand designed graphics. Super fun. There's this lovely acorn and oak leaf decorative border piece here. That's not from not from a New Zealand book. It's from, I believe it's an English book, but I thought it was really pretty. And for those of you who are in fall or autumn, as we say here in New Zealand, in autumn at the moment, then I thought that might appeal to you guys. But pretty any time of year, I believe. So this freebie is available only through my newsletter. Newsletter. Try and talk properly. And it's only available during October. So if you sign up during October, you can get the current newsletter with this freebie as part of that. So little bonus for signing up to my newsletter. All the links will be in the description box if you're interested. So that's the first freebie. This is the second freebie, which is a page tabs. This is designed to pair with my digital kits that have just been released, the Plaid Gentleman Journal Page Kit and the Plaid Gentleman Ephemera Kit. So these are designed, the colours and patterns are designed to pair with those kits, but could be used anywhere, anytime, where the colour and the style matches your project. So this freebie here is available. Now I've got to get this round the right way. This one is available on my Buy Me a Coffee page. So it is completely free. You don't need to buy me a coffee, although if anybody would like to, absolutely appreciate that. But you can just go and grab it if you so choose. So it's on my Buy Me a Coffee page, again link in the description box, and it's under the gallery. So there is a post on the main page, but then if you go to the gallery, there's a place where you can download this for free, and there's other freebies there as well. So that's the second freebie. And the third freebie are these triangles, and this is on my Facebook group Visual Vibes, again in the freebies album on the gallery or Photos, it depends how your device lists it. I've found that Facebook does different things according to what device you're on. But in the Freebies album, in Visual Vibes, again, you can go there and grab it. There's other freebies there if you would like to grab those as well. Again, this is designed to pair with the Plaid Gentleman kits. And I thought the shape was interesting. I didn't set out to do the shape. This came about by accident. And then I was like, I think that's kind of groovy. What can we do with it? And I'm sure you've got the same question. Like, yeah, okay, it's an interesting shape, but what do you do with it? So today I'm going to show you just a few quick little ideas on how to deal with these. Now, in the production of these, I ended up with a number of test prints as I tried out different things with them. So this is the final version, and I've made up some samples using those test prints. So they will look slightly different because I was playing, I was playing, seeing what would work and deciding that, no, I don't quite like that. It's not working for me. So this is the final version. Go ahead and grab it off Visual Vibes on Facebook if you would like it. And let's have a little play. So my first idea, I've given a few ideas on the page itself. Okay, I've just cut these out and paper clipped them together. Very, very simple. If you want to ink them. I haven't actually inked them, and I probably will, but I'll do it afterwards to save you that. And let's explain what I've done. Take the largest one. Line up the second one along the top and side edge. Don't worry about where the curve is, that won't matter. So just line the top and the side up. Then same with the smallest one, so 3 different sizes. Okay, now I've explained what I've done to that point. Make sure they're all aligned, and for this one I'm just going to pop a staple in the corner. Very, very simple. And then I've got a page here. And a bit of glue along the top of the bottom one, so just along the top there, to secure it to the top of your page, like so. So that bottom one will be glued down at the top, and then these can flip open. So obviously you would crease, so let's just go ahead and crease there, so you can write on the back, write on the front and the back. You could decorate them each one up if you wanted, and then you can write on this one. And then because it's glued at the top, you can just flip it up this way. You could write on the back, and then you can write underneath. Now, if it's on a page that you don't want to write underneath, say it's a book page or a sheet music or something where there's no writing space underneath, then you could glue this down across the top and the bottom and use it as a belly band in there. Now you might want to back it on something firmer if you're going to do that, because depending what you print on, or print it on a heavier paper. Or you could glue it down the bottom and down the side, and of course you can reverse this. If you're going to put it on the other side of the page, then you can put the staple over here and then use it as a little pocket, like that instead. So you just need to be aware that it does angle down, so whatever you put in needs to kind of fit within that. So probably better as a belly band, but either way you'd be able to work that. So you can either have it as a flip up writing space or as a belly band or a tuck spot or a pocket. So options that way. So that's one idea. And then of course you can decorate up the top one. You could add some stamping if you like, just to add a little detail. You notice this one is a bit different to this one because I added some text in the background of this one. This one doesn't have the text. So that's one idea for you. Second idea is very similar. And this one I've already sewn off camera, and this one I tried adding a internal shadow and decided didn't really like it. It's fine, but I preferred it without the shadow. So these I just centered them all, lined them up at the top, and I sewed across the top, and then again just glue it down the bottom one at the top to your page, and then you've got again flip up writing little notepad effectively, but just a cool shape, and then flip up and write underneath. Or again, you could use that bottom one as a belly band or a tuck spot or a pocket, whatever. So I thought that was a fun way just to add a little interest to your page. Again, decorate it up, stamp it, add some words, whatever. You could also add some trim across the top, lace, what have you. There is, out of that freebie, where did I put it? I did cut a piece. Here it is, the acorn piece. After I'd sewed it, I was playing around and thought, that actually looks really nice, but I've already stitched it. So something like this along the top, I think that looks stunning. And the colours work, you know, this is kind of autumn themed and these are more autumn colours. I think that looks really pretty. So that's an idea with using both of those freebies. Okay, idea number 3 we're going in a different direction now. So I've taken this larger one, and this is one I tried a different effect on. I tried doing an emboss effect. Again, did not like it. It's okay, but just wasn't hitting the mark. So for this one, I have lined it up on my mat to make it sure it's straight, and folded it up along one of my lines to make sure it's straight. Now, if you don't have a gridded mat, you could use a scoreboard, you could use the edge of your desk, however you like to achieve a straight line. And it's almost like a gate hinge or something, which I thought was quite fun. And then wrap it around the edge of a page. And so on this side, you would glue at the top and the bottom. And you've got a nice little side tuck spot there, or side pocket, side tuck spot. I think it's more of a tuck spot for a wee journal card or something, or a tag. And then on the other side, my idea is that you would glue it along the bottom, maybe at the end if you like, or not. So it depends whether you want it more as a pocket or a tuck spot, sort of what size thing you want to pop in it. And then you can again put a tag or a journal card in it. You know, quite cool. Just again interesting. You can decorate it with labels, with a fuzzy cut image, etc. And then you could even use your 2 smaller triangles if you wanted, and back them with, you know, make sure they're a bit thicker. Pop them in there as 2 little either triangular journal cards or tags. You could pop a hole in here and turn it into a tag. Who says a tag needs to be rectangle with the shaped top? You could have a triangle tag, and I think that would be really cute. But if you don't want to put the 3 elements together, then just use any regular old tag or journal card, and I think, you know, it just adds something a little bit different and fun. So that was idea number 3. Okay, idea number 4, which I think might be the last one. Can't remember. Maybe not. So I've creased this one now. My other idea is to use it as a belly band. So you can either stagger them. It's almost like a Christmas tree, isn't it? Little interesting Christmas tree, which will actually, that would be quite fun to decorate it like add some tinsel, add some little Christmas balls or stars or something. That would be quite fun to turn it into a tree, you know, a funky wee tree. Or just a really interesting belly band that's just something different, you know, and pop your card in behind. Obviously you'd use a bigger journal card. You could trim lace or a ruffle or something down the middle, would be really nice as well. You could also just do a single one and layer them up centrally, so center them all like that, and then you could have a belly band here, a belly band here, and a belly band there. Or you could just have two and just do that one and that one. Or you could go the bigger one and the smaller one, depending how much you want of each showing, and then have your big belly band and then your smaller belly band. Multiple ways that you could do that. So you could also do a belly band just with the two, and that to me speaks more of a toadstool. So it's interesting. I hadn't anticipated that I would get these sort of visuals going on in my head. That to me, that looks like a toadstool. Draw some white dots, a little door, little, you know, the little decorative bit under the eaves. And suddenly you've got a little toadstool house as a belly band. So many ideas. I love how they're just like popping out of nowhere. It's just like I see a mushroom before I saw a Christmas tree. What I haven't looked at doing is doing it up the other way, but there's no reason why not. You could do it up this way. You know, again, just a different look. Or you could put the smaller one underneath and have the larger one on top. Just, you know, centering them. I'm not taking too much care to make sure they're lined up properly because I'm not gluing them down or anything. You could have them that way round. And again, just a cool. How about, here's another idea. I find this very exciting. Ideas are just coming. Okay, attaching this top one to the bottom layer at that point where it crosses over, and then you could have a hidden little writing flap that just flips up there. Or glue it there, glue it at the bottom, and have I got anything small enough? Maybe this. Then have a little small belly band just in the middle. So if it's glued at those 2 points where my finger and thumb are, then you can create that little belly band in the middle as well as the larger one. It's very hard to move all these pieces while they're not glued down. Easy to move them when they're not glued down is what I meant. So you could have that and then your little mini belly band there. Just another idea. Okay, so that's some ideas on how you could compose some sort of belly band. So you could even go this way. There's another one. I thought I'd done with the belly band, but no. Go this way, and that's a really cool kind of like X shape going on. Super fun. Puts a round element in the middle, a decorative flower, a fussy cut, whatever. You could also, I haven't done this, but you could also print these at half size and see what you could make with them half size. Okay, now the only thing, I thought that was my last idea, but I haven't talked about tags. Okay, so my other option, which I thought would work really nicely, is a layered tag. So line them all up, pop your hole at the top with maybe an eyelet or a brad, or you could just do a hole and then some hole reinforcers and tie it with something, and then just have it like so that they swing out and you can write on the back of them like so. So you want them to be able to move, so preferably something like a brad works really well, or do hole reinforcers in each one and tie it loosely with something so that you can still move them out. An eyelet would look cool and certainly doable, but you wouldn't get the movable factor of them swinging out like this. So there you go, you could have a layered tag, or you could just use them singly, turn them into a tag just as they are, decorate them up, writing space on the back, good to go. So I haven't made any finished project today, but I hope it's inspired you to go ahead and grab this freebie and then have a play. What ideas does it spark in your mind? Does it bring anything different? I'm sure it would bring different stuff to what I've gone through. I had a few ideas going into this video, and then I just found that it just kind of snowballed on me. I'm sure there's many more things that could be done with this unusual shape. And I like unusual shapes. I think a lot of what we do is rectangular. Often we incorporate round things where we can, like doilies or a circle pocket, things like that. But to play with something that's just that little bit different, I think is exciting. It's fresh, it's fun, and it does something to your creative brain. It brings the inspiration. So when you're flagging, particularly, and I'm talking about myself here, sometimes I need something that's totally outside the norm to refresh and to spark that creativeness within me. And then I'm often going, and it's like, yes, like I was today, it's like, bang, oh, what about, oh yes, this, I could do this. And I find that an extremely, extremely compelling state of mind to be in, where your synapses are firing, like, and those ideas are just jumping out. So if you're feeling a little flat, or a little like there's nothing really new, or you're not inspired by anything, maybe grab these, print them out, and see if it starts to fire something within you. See if it starts to bring that freshness. It may not. I'm not guaranteeing it, but maybe it will. Who knows? And if you are full of inspiration, well, grab them and go for it. I hope you are. I hope you are, my friend. I hope you're full of inspiration, full of creative juices flowing, and ready to have a play. So my free gifts to you, we have, I'll just go over them again, what we've just been playing with, the triangular elements. So I've called them layered pockets, tuck spot, belly band, or tags, because that's what I envisage they could be used for. So that's from Visual Vibes. Then we have our page tabs, which are available from Buy Me a Coffee. And then our labels here, which are only available through October's newsletter. So if you're keen on those, sign up for the newsletter and you will get those in. So I've already sent out the October newsletter, but I will send it to new subscribers, and you'll get that one. I only send the newsletter once a month. I don't do any more than once a month, so you won't have your inbox full of annoying emails every day or every week or whatever. It's just once a month, beginning of every month, I do a newsletter. So there we go, my friends. Go grab yourself a freebie, or all of them if you like, if you're not already, tied in with each of those places. And I do apologize once again that they're in different places, but I'm trying to build my audience, trying to build my following, and so it's necessary to have those different freebies in different places. Otherwise, it's hard to drive people to those places and let them know that it's there. So completely free. Go forth, grab them, have fun, and show me what you do. If you'd like to share, I would love to see. You can always post on Visual Vibes or tag VisualizedNZ on Instagram, or send me an email if you are not on those social media channels. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're inspired. I hope you have a fabulous rest of the week, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video. Take care, everybody. Bye.